Hello and welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another great day of quarantine. I don't know about you guys, but I'm slowly losing my mind here. It's actually getting to the point now where if I go outside, I won't be outside for too long because there's nowhere to go and everything is boring. So here I am with another Rainbow Six Siege video. Today's video, I'm just going to be talking about the full reveal trailer that came out yesterday. Excuse me. So, in that trailer, we saw a few things. First, we saw the full abilities for the two attackers, Melusi and Ace. Now, these two attackers interest me a lot, and let's go ahead and get right into it, starting with Ace. As we know, he's a 2-speed, 2-armor attacker. He has fuses AK-12, and he has a hard breach he's a hard breacher. Now, what we didn't know, or what you may have already known, if you looked into the leaks, you dirty scoundrels, he basically has the Selma charge that was leaked a while ago. I guess that doesn't really count as a leak because we've already hinted at that for a while. But as you guys saw in the trailer, it's 3 charges that are thrown grenade-like. That when coming in contact with something, it makes a X-shaped arm, blows up, drops to another one, blows up again, and then drops to a third one. That would create, I would say, when the first one blows up, it creates a first small little like peek through hole, and then the second one is a hole you can vault through, and then a third one is a thermite sized hole. Now, what interests me about that is how will he shake up the meta? I mean, we already have Thermite and Hibana, as he seems to be the middle ground, I want to say, between the two, because just like Hibana, he can do it from range. He can open up reinforced walls and hatches from range because it's like a grenade throw. And just like Thermite, he can open up really big fucking holes. So, I want to know, how will he shake up the meta with that? I do think he will be a very useful operator, and in terms of his weapons, I'm pretty sure they're gonna nerf the AK-12 to oblivion. I just have a feeling they will, because that is arguably the best gun in the game. That is one reason I love playing Fused, simply because of his gun. But as I said, he is a hard breacher, and from what I saw in the trailer, it takes about 12 seconds for each of the Selma detonating charges to explode. Now, obviously, you can counter him a variety of ways. You have the bandit tricking, you have Cade, you even have Wamayan Jaeger, seeing as now it is a grenade thrown projectile. So I'm wondering how that is going to how will everyone be brought in? What are the loadouts? No, excuse me, not the loadouts. What are the operator choices going to work? Are you just going to bring him along with maybe Thermite, or how is that going to work? Because from what I've seen, he seems to be a very, very, very interesting operator in terms of hard breaching. Because now look at how many we have. If we don't want to bring Thermite, we don't have to. You know. Or if we want to bring 2 and cause mass confusion for the defending team, we could. Especially if we're going Ace and Hibana, which in my opinion, I think that would be a very good combo, those two. Thing is, they can blow reinforced walls and hatches from virtually anywhere. Now, one thing that I would like to point out is, as I was discussing the counters earlier, there's not really much to go over because, I mean, yeah, you can bandit trick it. Obviously, if you bandit trick it, it's not blowing up. You can Cade trick it, same thing as bandit, except on a smaller scale, on a bigger scale, considering Cade's claw reaches a larger area. You also have Wamai, who would grab it, seeing as it's a grenade type projectile. You'd grab it, and it would detonate. It wouldn't detonate it, just catch it. And then you have someone who's very interesting for how it works, because you have mute. Mute's charge will disable that. How, I don't know. That's a little confusing to me, to be honest with you guys. But it won't disable it, excuse me. It will stop it. But say you get the first arm out and the second one's there, but the mute gem is there. The first one will blow up and the second one will still be there. Now, the second one will blow up. The charge will continue its job the second you get rid of the mute jammer or mute moves his jammer elsewhere. Another thing that kind of interests me about that, and I know I'm using the word interest in a loose term, but I'm interested in seeing how how are they gonna how are they gonna nerf that down in the future, because three it's not a lot, but considering you have three chances to open a really big fucking hole, that's a lot. So if I take two of my Selmas and I detonate them, that's like, let's say consulate, for example. I would assume that you would be able to blow that entire back garage wall with that. And the other operator, now I've spent enough time on Ace as it is, the other operator, Melusi, she has what is known as the Banshee, which is something akin to, let's say, Clash or Echo. Seeing as Clash's shield, for example, her CCE shield, when she electrocutes you, you slow down a bit and you take damage. Echo's yokai, you get the disorienting blast. Now, as I said in my last video, that's interesting because from the trailer we saw today, she would have three of them, and that would stop pushes a lot. Now, operators, let's go in with the operators that would help her a lot. The operators that would help her, obviously, let's go with the trappers. And this is not just because I play the trap operator mains a lot. I'm still getting used to Ella. I just recently acquired her and I'm still getting used to her. I don't really like 3 speeds. I gotta be honest with you guys. I don't know if you guys play with 3 speeds, but let me know what your favorite operators are down below in the comments. And back to what I was saying. She would be very good with the trap operator simply for the fact that it slows you down. Not only does it slow you down, it is bulletproof. So you can sit there and shoot it and it won't go anywhere. The only way you can get rid of it is melee hits or grenades. Those are the only way you're going to get rid of it. Now, what's interesting is I know for a fact they're going to nerf her. They're going to. They might even do it in the test server, because the test server is being extended from the usual 3 weeks to the 4 weeks, and that's because of the stay at home, and they're trying to give the developers and the teams enough times to, you know, fix everything. So I wouldn't be surprised if they nerfed it down to 2 before the season is even out. Because if not, let's go with her and Smoke. Very dangerous, because the Smoke is going to take out a lot of health. Or let's say Goyo. Goyo's shield does 34 if you get caught in the explosion, and each tick is 12 health. So let's say you get in range of the Banshee. Now, as you guys saw, the Banshee covers a wide range, and if you have them strategically placed correctly, you can cause serious detriment to the attacking team by shutting down their complete push, especially with Jaeger, because now those things, the Banshees, are not going, especially with Jaeger and Wamai, because now they're not going anywhere at all, no matter what. And by the time they get close enough to melee them, let's say someone like a roamer like Cav, or maybe Ella, or maybe one of the other 3-speed defenders will have already picked them off. So, do you see where I'm going with that? Melusi, she's going to be a meta changer. I'll be honest. She's Ace, not so much. Melusi, definitely going to be a meta changer. Now, let's get into something else. the proximity mine. Well, it's not a mine, it's an alarm. That alarm will only be, from what I saw in the trailer, only for certain operators such as Goyo and Mira. And this is essentially, let's say you want to go roam, right? And there's no one there. So you throw the alarm out and it beeps. It's a loud beep as well. It's not like a beep. It's more like a beep. So you're gonna hear it. And then you know, oh snap, someone's there. Let me go back around and check. And then they're gonna have to destroy it. And then, by that time, they're probably already dead if you're quick enough. So I'm interested in seeing how the proximity alarms are going to be brought into the meta. That will be very helpful, and I could see a lot of plays being made with that, especially in ranked. But first, we got to see, because from what I've heard, Goyo is going to get it, Mira's going to get it, Cav is going to get it, and Castle's going to get it. But I'm interested to see which operators honestly get the proximity alarms and which ones don't. Another thing I wanted to talk about is the house rework. Now, as we saw and as we've heard, the house rework is bigger now. They've made a lot of changes, even though it's kind of still the original house. They didn't really change anything. The biggest changes that they made are to the garage site, which now has one breachable wall in the garage. Keep in mind, it's not two anymore, it's only one. And the main entrance, which is sealed off entirely. Construction was now changed into a pink bedroom, as we saw, and there's a 2-floor extension at the back of the house with a music room now. And the balcony is no longer the only way to rotate from kids' bedroom to bathroom and the master bedroom. So, that's a lot to take in. And I know a lot of people are going to be struggling with that change, especially myself, considering I've only just started playing Rainbow not too long ago. But House has quickly ascended to be one of my favorite maps because, in all honesty, it reminds me of, shout out to all my Black Ops players, it reminds me to Nuketown in a sense. It's small, it's chaotic. Once you come in, you're in, and it's just chaos everywhere. Just like Nuketown. Doesn't matter where you're at, as soon as you're in the game, it's chaos everywhere. And another thing that I wanted to mention, the MMR, it's now global. So now there's not going to be any more, okay, you're playing in a European server and you're God over there, then you come over to here because you want easier matches. No, all of it is the same. It's all the same now, so I just wanted to quickly touch up on that. We're also getting weapon attachment skins, and we're all starting out with black, tan, and brown for free. So your sight gets an attachment, your sight gets a color, your grip gets a color, and your muzzle attachment, and your lasers get colors as well. And I'm pretty sure they're going to put more in the game as time comes. Now, the replay option and the ping 2.0 will not be in the game, and that's presumably because of, the stay at home. But I wouldn't be surprised if they released like a mid-season patch or something. Now let's get into some operator changes, tweaks, bugs, whatever you want to call them. The first one that interests me a lot. As you guys know, I like playing Finka. I love playing Finka. Now, something that interests me is she has increased base HP to 30 from 5. So when I go to do my Finka boost, instead of being picked up with 5 health, you will now be picked up with 30 health from the start. And it stays, from what I'm assuming, I would assume it stays there, possibly. I'm not really sure. And then if you but no, excuse me, that's your base HP. So just getting picked up regularly will net you 30 health. And then if you get picked up with Finka's boost, you now come up with 50 health. So you're basically at half health if you get picked up with the Finka boost. And one thing I want to know, I wonder if her boosts are now more of a permanent thing to kind of make her an offensive doc in a sense. I really want to see how that's going to work. Ella and Zofia, I gotta touch on this just because I just started playing as them yesterday, and I love them both, even though I honestly suck god monkey ass with Ella. Yes, I said it, god monkey ass. I know that's a weird word, and I know that's a weird phrase, but that's how bad I suck with Ella. I'm not the best. When it comes to placing her gadgets, beautiful. When it comes to her gun, I love it, even though I'm still trying to get used to shooting it. I don't know if I want to shoot it in fully auto or burst because the first 16 bullets, the recoil is cut in half, but after that it goes back up. So I tried shooting it in burst and it doesn't work. But I'm trying to figure that out. I'll let you guys know how that goes in the next video. But back to what I was saying. From what we've seen, if you've been keeping up with other Rainbow Six YouTubers such as I have, Ella and Zofia, this is only for you PC guys out there. The mouse sensibility modifier from concussion effect is gone, which means you know how when you walked and a Gears mine hit you, you'd like get nauseated and move around and you'd move slow. Well, for you guys, that doesn't happen anymore. Then, we obviously have the Ying nerf where instead of 4 candelas it's back to 3. PC guys, this has already happened for you, but this is going to be happening for us console plebs sometime, most likely at launch for this patch. Now, I don't know, you guys. I honestly don't know. So far, from what we've seen, this is low-key going to be the best season Rainbow has possibly had. Now, I know we were supposed to get the Ping 2.0 and the replay system, but like I said, maybe they'll come in a mid-season patch, which I'm hoping because they've already hinted at it. I'm interested to see how the meta shapes up. I really want to see how the offense is going to counter the Banshee charges, the Banshees that Melusi has, and I'm really interested to see how Ace is going to play out being a introductory hard breacher to Hibana, Thermite, and what's his name? Maverick. Jesus, I don't know why I forgot Maverick's name. God, I'm fucking stupid. Please drop a like and a comment down below about how stupid I am. But I don't know, you guys. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Another thing that I'm hoping is that excuse me, my throat's getting a little numb. Another thing I'm hoping, the arcade playlist. I'm really excited to see what event that they're going to come out with for this season, for this new season that's coming up. Because the golden gun that we had earlier in the season, that one was pretty cool. That one was pretty cool. The Stolen Goods arcade, by the time you guys see this, will probably be gone. I'm not sure if I'll upload this Monday night or Tuesday morning. I'm still trying to figure that out myself because I have another video to get out as well. I also have an Apex Legends video going over the storyline, so this video will probably come out at around, I'm gonna go ahead and spitball it, 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, Tuesday, just in case, to give me enough time to go and hunt for my treasure packs so that I can have the mission ready to go for you guys that Tuesday afternoon, just in case. But I'm excited, you guys. I'm very excited. So, with that being said, I know I dragged this video on a lot, but I had a lot to talk about, and I wanted to inform you guys properly as well as I could. So I'm just going to let this last little bit of gameplay play out. And you guys know the drill, demons. If you liked the video, drop a like, leave a comment down below. Tell me what your new thoughts are on the new operators and the house rework and all of the other buffs. And with that being said, I love you guys. Stay safe. Don't go anywhere without a mask. Be wary of people trying to tell you to touch things and everything like that. Be safe, and I love you guys. Take care.